What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Steve from Printer Gang Investments, back with another video. And in today's video, Palantir did well on earnings. We're growing 36% year over year, up from 30 straight to 36. I'm loving that CAGR. We beat EPS, 14 cent EPS. Estimates was 11 cents. Some people gave us 3 cent benefit of the doubt because of the SARS, but it don't matter because we beat it. We got commercial revenue growing 50 something percent, 52%, I believe. So that means like businesses are finding a lot of value in Palantir, a lot of value in AIP. So we had an excellent day today. Made like 3,700. And at one point it was up like 4,000, some 4,200. We had 19,000, almost 200 after hours because we moving around. And I'm gonna show y'all all my positions and what we did today. I'm gonna show you some of my trades, man. So first with the Palantir positions, as y'all can see, all the calls is different because we had to roll everything. We was just up hundreds of percents on hundreds of percents. I think my shorter dated calls is up about 250, 300%. My other calls was up between like 100 and 170%. So we rolled all those. We bought these new calls right here. I bought this $150 call they just came out with for January 16th. I got this June 20th call for the same price. Then I got a 145 May call. You know, that's the ones March call. We're gonna be trading those. And I actually rolled this one at the top, this $60 call. That was my risky one. And as you see, we went up so much, it was up like 26%. We pulled back heavily during the day. So, you know, I always like to roll a lot of times when I take my gains. So, you know, that roll's looking crazy. But let me show y'all what we did today because it was a lot of profit taking today. So let's see, the 4th. All right. So yeah, first thing we did, yeah, we sold those Palantir calls. We had 3 of them for $2.11 a piece. They made like 600. Bought a Palantir share. Like I said, we rolled that one at the high. Bought some SPY, $10 worth of SPY, $10 worth of Tesla, $5 worth of Salesforce. Sold another Palantir call for $1,500. Bought one for $570. Bought $5 worth of Nvidia, Walmart. More SPY, $5 worth of Oklo. More SPY, Microsoft, IBM. Bought IBM twice. Sold another Palantir call for $1,400. No, sold another Palantir call for $2,000 and bought one for $1,400. And then we bought another Palantir share in that other call I seen. Yeah, so I bought like 2-3 shares of Palantir today. I thought I bought 3. It looked like I only bought 2, I guess. But either way, we bought Palantir shares today. Bought a lot of other stocks today. So, you know, plan came well together. We up 100% on the shares that we've been buying from trading Palantir. We got 84 shares of Palantir from just trading it. So, you know, things looking extremely bullish. Alex Karp's executing, as he said on the earnings call. It's happening, people. It's happening. We did it on that. So let's look at these other positions. Like I say, Patterson Energy, is about time to roll that in the Oklo or something. That was not working out. Sir Robotics down. It's a riskier play. I'm going to be adding to it, but I'm going to be careful with it. It's not as bad as like a Rigetti or a Quantum play, but it's still risky, so I'm being very careful with Serve and Symbiotic. SoFi still down on these SoFi leads after they did that bad guidance, but I'm thinking they might be sandbagging, so I'm gonna probably give SoFi another shot. It's just a matter of, do we want to go June and keep these and add to them and deal with the pain, or do we want to roll out to January? I haven't decided yet, so it's still sitting there. Tesla was down today. I added the Tesla. Like I said, I'm trying to get as much Tesla as we can before the robots drop. Figure AI, the other AI company that's private right now, that's not public right now, they actually just canceled their deal with OpenAI with ChatGPT. They might have found another large language model, which gives more credence to what Alex Karp is saying, that the large language model don't matter. But these robots are coming, so I'm trying to, you know, get ready for that. They're giving us a little bit of time. You know, Elon's out here missing earnings. Everybody looking at it like a car company. So for someone like me who's in it for the robots and the self-driving, it's perfect time for me to go and get in. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, as far as the next position, let's see. Uranium Energy still down on that. Like I said, I've been thinking about rolling all those to Oklo. Just been thinking about going Oklo out here, man. We got SPY. We got our first share of SPY from trading it, man. So we're going to always be adding the SPY non-stop. You got to have some SPY, especially when you take risk out here. You know, you got to have something to back you up in case you ever wrong. So I advise everybody to buy the SPY. You know what I'm saying? We didn't add the Vistra. We did add the Walmart. Got us a little $26 worth of Walmart. We have 6% on Walmart. We're going to keep adding the Walmart. Pretty safe play. I like it. Let's see, Oklo, added the Oklo today, man. We're doing pretty well on Oklo. We have 72% on Oklo. Oklo's a risky stock. It's pre-revenue, but they are tied in with Sam Altman, but you know they're not trusting Sam Altman, so you know it could be a risk out here. But I like Oklo. I'm looking for another uranium play. I like Cameco. Cameco is a much safer uranium play than Oklo if you want to go the uranium route, but you know, Google actually just announced, actually we'll talk about that when I get to Google, NVIDIA. So NVIDIA, 119 today. I bought $5 worth of NVIDIA. They're trying to recover. Like I said, with Google, they just announced a lot of CapEx. They announced they're spending $75 billion, I believe, up from like $56 billion. So that just leaves more credence to NVIDIA still gonna get money. Broadcom still gonna get money. You know what I'm saying? So that's where it is with that. MicroStrategy, Mara, iBit, they're down right now. You know what I'm saying? They can stay down as long as they need to, because we're going to be adding. We did. I think I don't know if I bought iBit today or not. I needed to if I didn't. Things were moving so fast with Palantir today. But anyway, IonQ, we flat on IonQ. I bought $5 worth of Microsoft today. Robinhood, we up on Robinhood. I didn't add to that. They had 52.35. Grab had a good day today. They're buying a company in Southeast Asia. It's bullish for the stock. You know what I'm saying? So we up a little bit on Grab. Grab had a good day, so that's good. Google. We got to see what's up with Google, because Google's actually down on earnings as of the time of this recording. They missed on revenue, but they did beat on EPS. Also, they announced that $75 billion in capex, so it's kind of like they took a hit for the team. Like, you know, that hurt them. They spend all that money, but you know that helps the chips, and the chips need help right now. So you know, I still like Google. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of the bigger companies are in the spending phase. They're gonna monetize off AI at some point. It may not just be yet. So you know, I still like Google. Geo, they got us on this Geo call. I'm glad that we got that 80-90% before this happened. That's why you always take gains. Still looking at Geo. I'm not necessarily done with Geo. Still gonna be doing more research, but you know, the stock would be technically overvalued, because I've been watching Geo for years. I never really traded it, because I mean, who likes prison stocks? But you know, if they're not getting a deportation contract, then it is no reason to own a stock. So you know, we're gonna keep looking into it. That's why we kept it a small position, but we have made money on Geo, so I'm not mad at it. Salesforce, we added to Salesforce. They got agents. It's the agent year. Even I need to learn how to build some agents. We all need to get involved with these agents, use them, build them, something. So messing with the agent force. So Cameco, didn't add to Cameco, need to add to Cameco. Kava, need to add to Kava. They're going up. We're up 20% on Kava. If I had more money, that would be a big position. I might start adding to Kava now that we got more buying power than ever. Broadcom's up. Like I say, it's funny. Google reports earnings and it caused them to go down, but it caused Broadcom and NVIDIA to go up after hours. So we up almost 13% on Broadcom. ARM had a good day, so we recovering on ARM. Amazon still flat, and looks like AMD is down after hours, man. I think it might have been the guidance over there. You know, it's time to record, so I haven't had time to review the whole AMD earnings, but I think they might have beat. I'm pretty sure they beat, but I think guidance might have came in bad. And, you know, people just not trusting AMD. That's why I'm taking my position very small with AMD. Because, like I said, I done traded AMD before. I bought it at this price last time, rolled it up to 220, did not take profits at 120. It fell to 170, 180. I took the profits there, and I've been watching ever since. And I know I gotta be careful with AMD. So I don't think it's over yet. I'm gonna review these earnings, and I'm gonna get back to y'all and see what they saying about AMD, because they were up at first. So we'll see what happened to earnings call. Apple had a good day, but as you see, you know, Trump and them wrecked my Apple call. You know, the earnings came in decent, sold off. But, you know, it's a June call. I mean, Apple, with this Apple intelligence, man, I don't know, man. Do we believe Apple? This like they iPod going into the iPhone moment again. Like, I remember when I was a kid, And I was watching CNBC at that time. Like, I wanted to invest in Apple, but I ain't have no money. But I was watching them saying how it was over with for Apple because everybody already got an iPod. All the iPods color. The iPods already got photo. The iPods already got video. What else can they do? I remember that. I do remember that as a kid. So, I'm not going to necessarily doubt Apple. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see, can they pull it off? I got iPhone 16. Seems like the rest of the world didn't buy iPhone 16. I feel like they need to put an operator on the iPhone. They get the iPhone to controlling itself. It could go up. But, you know, we're going to see what happens with Apple. And Advanced Auto Parts, we flat on it. You know, that's one of our turnaround plays. So, you know, as far as the account, we got 5,200 in buying power. That's the biggest thing. With this 5,200 in buying power, we're going to be able to do a lot of things. A lot of trades that y'all seen me take with $50, $80, $100. You know, I was hesitating because Palantir earnings was coming up. And if Palantir tanked on earnings instead of went up, I was finna buy like $700 worth of cars today. $1,000 worth of cars if they had tanked today. That was the plan. So I had to keep a lot of buying power. So a lot of trading I was doing up until that point, I was only putting $100 in, $150 in. I wasn't really doing the $300 trades, $200 trades, $400 trades like I would have. But now that we got more buying power, you know, things might be able to get a little more interesting. So, you know, we're going to start looking at some of these stocks, see what happened today, what's happening after hours. So, Supermicro was up 8.6%. They trying to recover from their chip-related sell-off. Nvidia was up 1.7 today. AMD was up 5 today, but it looks like they've given it back after hours as of the time of this recording. We need to see why. We got to find out why. Tesla was up 2.2% today. Let's see. Apple was up 2% today. The NASDAQ and the SPY were up 0.67 and 1.23%. Palantir, y'all see we did 24% basically. At one point it was up like 26%. So, you know, it was a great day on Palantir. SoFi was down 0.7 today. Amazon was up 2% today. Rigetti and the quantum trades, let's look at them. Let's look at these quantum trades. IonQ was up a little bit. So they were basically flat. They was flat day. Qubit was the only one down. Rigetti was up 2%, 1.8, but you know, for quantum, that's flat. Oklo was up another 2%. Google was up 2.5 today, but after hours, they're down 7. I think cloud slowed down a little bit, and the revenue missed. Earnings beat, so they did beat on earnings, and they spent a lot on CapEx, so, you know, Street not rewarding that, but we still like Google. You know, it's a long-term position anyway. Robinhood was up 1.3% today. Let's see. Let's keep looking. Let's see what SoundHound's doing. SoundHound was up 10% today, man. Back to 15. I like SoundHound. You know, we ain't traded SoundHound in a minute. You know, we got new buying power. We might have to get back active, but we'll see. I still got some SoundHound shares in another account, but I ain't been trading SoundHound in a minute. GEO down 7%. See, that's what I'm saying. We got to research this. Like I say, that's why on certain plays, we keep our positions small, man. We keep our positions small. We did make good money on GEO while it was up, though. Overall, we made money with GEO, so I'm not mad at it, but we got to figure out what's going on here. Is it over with, or is this a dip? Is this something I need to buy some cars on? We need to find out. We got to find out. So uranium energy was up 3% today. So, you know what I'm saying? My car's not doing well, but I might hold uranium energy. We're going to see what happens with uranium energy. Patterson, I think I'm done with Patterson. For real. Grab was up 12.56% today. So like I said, we finally green on Grab for now. And Cameco was up 6%. IBM was up 1.4%. So that's where we at with the positions. Let's get up on this chart. Let's start with Palantir since it was day moon day, you know what I'm saying? I could look at this 4 hour. We might as well look at this 4 hour real quick. So on the 4 hour, we caused major fair value gap, as y'all can see. When did we do this? Yeah, we caused major fair value gap. Pulled back into it, bounced off of it. If you wanted to day trade that today, I didn't day trade Palantir today. I did buy a call. I probably had one of those lows, but not on a day trading situation. So that's cool. And let's look at it on the daily real quick. Let's look at it on the daily. So on the daily, I don't know why fair value gap's not registering, but whatever. There's a big fair value gap here. You know, Traditionally, when you learn ICT, there's no indicator like this, so you would have to draw the fair value gaps yourself. I just like this indicator because it does it for me, but there's a fair value gap right here, definitely. We closed at this high. Like I said, as far as technical analysis, I can't say nothing about no upside because we don't know what's going to happen. We could bounce anywhere in these areas. If we come down to anything pre-earnings, that's like a steal. Like, so I would say the load up area is 78, but what's the chance we get back to 78 to take a major macro event at this point? Because we got months till earnings. It would take something serious to happen in the macro to knock us down that much, and I would definitely be a buyer again down there, just like we was a buyer at 64 on the 64 dip. That's how you get the all-time highs. So that's where we at Palantir. Let's look at NVIDIA, because the market is looking at NVIDIA. We looking at Palantir, but that market looking at NVIDIA. All right. So like I said, that order block holding. Order block's holding. We didn't break above the 200 yet. We still bounced below equilibrium. It's still not out the woods yet on NVIDIA. Post-market, they say we right here. So that's cool. That's cool. We are at the 200 post-market. I need us to break above this and close. And we got equilibrium here. We got major resistance. Once we get up to 128, you know what I'm saying? If you're a bull on NVIDIA, you like them call options, I would wait till it broke like above here, closed, and maybe play it up to 128. But like I say, NVIDIA, it's tricky for some short-term call options. That's not necessarily what I would want to do right now. A lot of macro, a lot of headwinds. But like I say, Google's spending $75 billion. So you got your bull case, you got your bear case. You got to do with that what you will. You feel me? So, and last, let's look at this QQQ. What did QQ do? Q do with this order block? I mean, this fair value gap. We in it. Can we have another green day in this fair value gap? Or are we coming back down again, man? It's been a tough one. Can we finally break this fair value gap that J. Powell caused over a month ago is the question. That's the question here. So we got to see. We got a few tech earnings left. We got to, of course, see what NVIDIA does in a week or two or whenever they report. And so far, it's looking decent. You know, we got Trump. We got a lot of macro. It's choppy, but it's your boy Steve from Pltr Investments. I'm going to be here every step of the way. The ups, downs, good, bad, ugly, the printing, the not printing, whatever happened, we're going to trade these stocks. And we're going to do this research, and we're going to watch these markets, and I'm going to see y'all in the next video.